Welcome to Decades of Horror, the classic era.
You see sin and the devil, but the Lord's told us what to do about it. Said Matthew in chapter 5, if thine eye offends thee, pluck it out. Pluck it out.
This is episode 218, recorded December 3rd, 2025.
Gruesome Magazine.
My name is Jeff Mohr. On this podcast, we cover the good, the bad, maybe even the ugly horror films released since the beginning of time through 1969. In each episode, we'll discuss the monsters, spirits, psychos, and villains that have haunted movie-going audiences since the dawn of film history. With me this week are my incredible co-hosts. First up is Chad Hunt, co-host on Decades of Horror, the All of Them, film producer, director with Havoc Productions, and a comic book artist and writer. How you doing, Chad?
I am doing well. Damn it.
My dad used to say, it's a mighty deep subject. It's a dad joke. What can I say? Also with us is Daphne, who is awesome, stupendous, and likable as hell. How you doing, Daphne?
Hey, guys. It took me a second to get that one, but I did. I got there eventually.
It wasn't quite the right context, but, you know. Somebody looking over your shoulder. This is kind of creepy.
Yeah. Is there someone behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like he's looking right through you.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. He's right behind me, isn't he?
Also with us is Doc Rotten, the OG, bloodiest, goriest host. What are you doing, Doc? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm ready to talk about X.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. And last but not least is Bill Mulligan.
Don't bother finishing your thought.
Yeah, I'm moving. It takes too long. What did I interrupted you, didn't I? What did you say?
That's okay. More time to pimp the book. Keep yapping away.
No,
That's only one, though.
Now he's staring at
Yeah,
me.
well, I took some with me to Florida to visit my girls, and I lost one. But I should have another one out pretty soon too. They just published a new book with an anthology about cryptids. And,
Yeah, I think I saw you posted that.
Yeah, I'll be pushing that one for a while.
And what was the subject of your cryptid?
Wampus cat.
Cattywampus.
Wampus cat is a legit cryptid of the North Carolinian mountains. It's a big jungle cat with 6 legs.
Kind of like
Is it available now?
6 legs. Kind of like a honey.
Yeah,
badger.
yeah, I think so. They have it on Amazon.
Okay, cool. My friend would love that. She's crazy into cryptids.
Awesome. Well, Bill Mulligan, writer, director, special effects guru, all around nice guy and published author. Great to have you here, Bill. Everybody have a good holiday.
Oh yeah, went out to Florida, saw my girls.
Excellent.
Celebrate a birthday a little early. Just 4 more weeks, and I'll be 65.
I don't know what to say.
And inexplicably not retiring until May.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I don't know what I
but
was thinking.
hey, next year, that's good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, this is a spoiler podcast, everybody.
We
will spoil the crap out of this movie. So if you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. It is, after all, 62 years old. 62 years ago, this came
almost
out
as old
to
as
the theaters. Yeah. You saw it at the theater, though, right? You were an early adapter, I think, when you were 3.
Yeah, when I got in the car, went to the drive-in.
early bloomer.
My best side piece. Yeah, we ordered drinks. It was great.
Had Daisy diaper on their side, yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're going to spoil it. So if you don't like spoilers, you should check out, watch the movie. It's all over the place. It's streaming many, many places. On this podcast, we start by giving some basic details of the film we're covering, followed by each of our first impressions of the movies. Then we get into general discussion on ways that they marketed this. That is, taglines and posters, etc. And we move on down the road. So hopefully most of it will relate to the film, but not all of it. I guarantee that. All right. So what are we doing here? Movie we're doing is X, the Man with the X-Ray Eyes. And that's the formula right there in that little bottle.
He was way ahead of his time.
Had his own labels printed up and everything.
Yeah, it looks a lot like the iodine bottles we used to have when I was a kid. I don't know if people still use that or not. But anyway, big old X on it. What else do you need? No warning, nothing. This one
nothing to see here.
Yeah,
except the big eye at the center of the universe. Okay, the director is Roger Corman, written by Robert Dillon and Ray Russell. And I don't know this. It said from a story by Ray Russell, but I also heard the story was from Corman had the original idea and maybe even somebody else. I don't know. So who knows? The cast includes Ray Milland, Diana Vandervlis, Harold J. Stone, John Hoyt, Don Rickles, Morris Ankrum, Dick Miller, and Jonathan Hayes. It's a production of Alta Vista Productions, although it was distributed by AIP. So it has a little bit of a identity crisis. As you roll the film, the first thing that comes up is MGM. I don't know where they got in. And then you get Alta Vista, and then at some point you get AIP across the crazy purple spiral. Anyway, this was filming locations was it. There's a hospital sequence that was shot at Queen of Angels Hospital in LA, otherwise mostly Southern California, and some location shots in Las Vegas. All right, it was filming dates. It started filming on March 4th, 1963, and ran for 3 weeks, 15 days.
3 weeks for a Corman film? Ooh.
Yeah, 15 days. 15. Well, they had weekends off, you know. Premiered July 13th, 1963 at the Trieste International Science Fiction Film Festival premiere. Later, September 13th in Miami, and then like the next day countrywide. So the budget, $250,000 to $280,000 estimated. And the synopsis: Dr. James Xavier devises a drug that enables the user to see beyond the normal realm of human sight. When his funding is cut, Xavier tests the drug on himself and begins to see not only through walls and clothes, but through the very fabric of reality. I'm watching that movie.
Yeah.
Now, when this movie came out, and when I used to see those ads in the comic books, I was immediately, curious about what could you see with X-ray eyes. The man with X-ray eyes and the Invisible Man were the ones that appealed to my purient interest. And as it turns out, this is what that's the total amount of that you get.
That looked nothing like what the real glasses showed you.
Nope.
It was a sharper image, though, because you were looking through a pinhole.
Yep.
Anyway.
The truth of the matter is, if you actually could see through people's clothes, it would be horrible.
Yeah. Yes.
Not in my case.
Yeah, I'd say maybe 3% of the population would look good, and even they would probably not look good because the clothes are kind of like mushing and mashing all their stuff together, and it's going to look weird and unnatural. I put a lot of thought into this.
I guess so.
A little too much.
It's very close to a theory at this point.
Well, as a matter of fact,
working on it.
John Hoyt.
Reviewed.
John Hoyt, who's in this movie, who's the doctor that Dr. Xavier interrupts his surgery to tell him he's doing it all wrong. John Hoyt was a practicing nudist.
Oh, did he ever get good at it?
Without knowing that,
I don't know, but that shot when he's scrubbing up and Ray Milland is looking at him, I'm just like, oh, Ray. All right.
Great.
Well, it's time for first impressions, and this one is Chad's pick. So we'll start with Chad. Chad, when did you first see this? Does it still hold up?
I saw it once as a kid, and to be honest, I was young enough to where I was kind of bored by it, because there were no monsters or anything like that. And but watching it again a couple of days ago, or more than a week ago now, I really, really liked this movie a lot. it touched on a lot of interesting ideas, especially how do you get the formula to just see through clothes? And well, I've adjusted.
I'm with you.
I adjusted the dosage so that I just see through clothes at this point.
Just the first layer or two or three.
Yeah, and
It's cumulative. Be careful.
it's cumulative, all right. No, just to be serious, I really like this movie and the idea behind it. I even found it was a little Lovecraftian in a way. The way he was able to see through reality almost, and the fear that was causing in him, I found to be a little Lovecraftian. So I really liked a lot of the ideas on it, and some of the logic. Of course, it's an old film and it's sci-fi and it's Roger Corman. Some of the logic didn't make sense to me. Like there would be points where, it's wearing off. The effects are wearing off. Then let them wear off. For Pete's sake, if this is driving you insane, maybe it's time to lay off a little while for a little while. That kind of thing. But it was an awesome film. I love all the actors in it. The acting was really, really good compared to a lot of Corman projects. You had Ray Milland in there doing an excellent job. And I just found it very interesting. Some of the ideas it presented and some of the themes it presented. It was funny in some parts, and it seemed like it was on purpose, funny on purpose, making fun of some of the situations they were in. But this is a really good film. I loved the way it ended. It didn't have a really happy-go-lucky, everything's fine now ending, which I've always dig a downer ending. I enjoyed this film a lot, and I guess we'll get into it a little more later. But good stuff.
Excellent. Thanks for picking it.
Yep.
Doc Rotten, when did you first see this, and what are your impressions now?
I'm much like Chad. I saw this back in the day when I was a kid, and it was on either the afternoon or the night creature feature type shows. And I remember being, I was a little more interested in you in it, Chad, for some reason. But the eyes kind of scared me at the end. When it gets the gold eyes on the black, I was like, ugh. But I didn't get it for the most part, so it kind of just was there. But I watching it again now, so many years later, I found it like it holds up really well. I mean, yes, the logic and science, it's typical B movie stuff, but the way they handled some of the stuff, especially the scene that we've been talking about when they see through the clothes and nudity, was handled with a good amount of care, and made it wasn't lurid, or lewd. It was just kind of there, and it's happening, and you kind of got the gist of it without getting too beyond the G of it all, which I found interesting and fun. And then his madness, which was lost on me as a kid. You get that as the gradual madness, and then the whole thing with him and Don Wrinkles is just and he's getting so upset with Ray Milland. It's hilarious. So I had a blast. I enjoyed this so much, and Chad, thank you for picking it.
Yay!
Sure.
Thank you, Doctor. Bill Mulligan, how about your own self?
I think I saw this like on the 4:30 movie. They did a whole Corman week or something.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, and watching it again now is so Corman. I mean, look, Corman could be terrible when when he was like just hacking it out and it was super low budget. But then this one, and I was joking about taking 3 weeks, but that is long for a Corman movie. When he takes care to do things, you get something like this or The Mask of the Red Death, where it's clear he is a good filmmaker. when he has a project that he cares about, you know, more than just filling in a double bill or something. This is a smart movie. It takes its premise and pretty much does everything you can imagine. You know, you sit around, what would you do if you had X-ray eyes? And there's the immediate go to a Hollywood party and watch everybody be naked. And they do that. And like Doc said, they handled that with restraint and pretty good taste. I mean, it's 1963. So first of all, they all look like they're in their 40s. They dance like your dad. And, you know, it's so unhip. It's almost painful, but it's great. And then,
Hey. The hip people dance like that in 63. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's, you know, they got that movie has everything except fondue sets. It's great. You know, the gambling thing, the stuff where he's diagnosing people, and Don Rickles is amazing. And I always liked Don Rickles because I'm old enough. I remember the Dean Martin roast. I remember Foster Brooks and Don Rickles and all that. He was always, I always enjoyed his stuff. When he didn't do a whole lot of movies, but when he does, he tends to be really good. And he is so despicable in this movie. He's not playing it for laughs. He's not doing any shtick. He's just a really awful guy, and he plays a great awful guy. In real life, apparently he was a pussycat, but he and Bob Newhart were friends to the end. But yeah, he was great. And watching that, I was like, whoa, like one of my first exposures, I think, to, how a good actor can be the exact opposite of how they really are. And I think the ending is brilliant. It's really, really good. And yeah, you're right. It is Lovecraftian. We'll talk a little bit more about the ending later, the ending Stephen King proposed, which would have been even better. Now, the one thing about it, I am a little surprised no one's remade this movie, because the special effects are woefully not up to the concepts. It's a low budget Corman movie. There's only so much they can do. They weren't going to have animated skeletons. They weren't going to be able to actually visualize whatever it is at the center of the universe. And it's pretty obvious when he's looking through buildings, he's looking at buildings that are in the process of being built. That's fine. I accept it. Imagination. But yeah, I just think of what they could do with this now. And I'm a little shocked nobody's tried. I know Corman was actually thinking about doing it before he died, just ran out of time, although he lived to be almost 100. But I'm a little surprised that no one's taken another crack at this. And of course, they would probably just, make the Hollywood party one big giant naked orgy. It would probably lose a lot of its charm. But this seems like a much better film to try than some of the Corman movies that have been remade. So I'm sure it'll be done eventually, because Hollywood's got no ideas. But thanks for picking this, Chad. It's one of those movies that kind of slips through the cracks, but really well done, really entertaining.
Yeah, sure.
Yay. Where are we at? Daphne. Thanks, Bill.
Does this make up for all the crappy movies I picked?
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
You'll be working off that karmic debt for a while, my friend.
sorry, Daphne.
It's okay. I have no complaints about your choices so far, but I haven't been on many 70s, so I might be missing some doozies.
Oh, yes, you are.
Yeah.
I had thought I'd seen this movie before. I don't know what I was getting it confused with, but so this was my first time, which
cool.
I feel so lucky that this was my first time to see this. So at first I was thought, okay, this is just going to be silly. It had kind of a lighter touch to it. I did love I didn't time it, but the first shots with the intro and everything, those pictures with the eyeballs and the other stuff that was on there forever. I was like, okay, what's happening? What do we got here? And then kind of like what we talked about with the seeing through fabric, seeing through clothes, and just kind of some of the stereotypical kind of doctor tropes, here, doctor, thank you, doctor, all that stuff. I was like, oh, okay, this will be fun. But and then it started getting going, and I was like, I love this movie. I want to know more about this movie. And I don't really have anything to add from what you guys said. I mean, the story was great. I'm not familiar with that writer, so I have the books that I can get at the Seattle Public Library on hold now. And yeah, Don Rickles, God, what a creep. So good. So good at that. And same with Xavier. You know, I feel like these characters that initially started as kind of superficial and you know, stock kind of tropes actually started becoming more human to me and more believable. And I really appreciated that. All of the actors, the story. I thought that I get what you guys are saying about the special effects, but I thought that they got the point across, especially that as his eyes got worse. I also love the ending. Can't get a better ending than that. And I think it's because of how I was raised with religion. I have a lot of like religious trauma. So whenever I see like the scene like this, I'm just like, I hate it and love it at the same time because it pushes all my buttons and stuff. And I was just like, what are they going to do to this poor guy? You know, are they going to think he's the devil or what? And it's like, yeah. Yep. And then they just kind of jumped on that train pretty quick and easy. And yeah, so when they had the ending, I thought it was great. I really, really like this movie. And I will add to the thank you to Chad.
Yeah. Oh, Chad's getting the brownie points today.
Yeah.
I can't believe we hadn't done it already.
Oh, thank you for filling in for Nick Gadman. That's what he usually says. We post something and he goes, I can't believe you didn't do this before. Well, and I have to keep remembering Doc and Bill haven't been with the whole journey. So they're,
you know, in fairness, from 1969 to the dawn of time covers a lot of time. I mean, there's a lot of movies in that. Yeah,
there's a lot of movies out there.
Give us a break.
We don't have trouble finding movies to pick for this one. So for me, I don't remember the first time I saw it. I saw it when I was a kid, and I'm guessing I was probably about 12. And you know, 12-year-old boy, you know what I was thinking about when I was watching this. And then when it came on, it was like, oh, cop out. Hey. Even though I'd never seen a nude person on television before, you know, this time. And the same thing, I think it was on, they called it the, I can't remember if they called it the family show or the early show. They had movies, they had, the local station had movies on every day at 12:30 and every day at 4 o'clock. So there was 10 movies a week just on the local station. Just anyway, they would have these specials like that. So, and I'm sure that's where I saw it. We always, you know, would come home after school, curl up whenever it was like science fiction week or whatever.
Godzilla week.
Yeah. What about this movie? Okay, so I wrote this down, Daphne. It's 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
Thank you.
Into the movie before we get that shot of his eyes, you know, close it up. And that whole eyeball thing is best. I mean, even Corman said it probably wasn't long enough, you know. Why would you just stick that eyeball in there? Nothing. It's not doing anything. It's not moving. It's not for like 45 seconds. And then they just flash to that other beaker thing and that goes on. And then
eyes.
Yeah. At the end, there was the long drawn out version of the credits. You know, movies of that time usually don't have long credit sequences.
Yeah.
And this movie had over 5 minutes intro and extra. So the what is it, 79 minutes it says it is. It's really like 74 minutes. I don't know if they were shooting for 80. Yeah, what was the thing that they were shooting for?
It did feel like padding.
Yeah.
And that's a Corman. Yeah.
Because they put the stuff out, you know, here comes the AIP guys. Screen goes away. Those are the only names on screen. Then we come up. There's one more name. Then it goes away. Then here's one more name. They just
Mhm.
it was all stretched out with gaps between them, and it lasted like 3
Well,
minutes.
doesn't it remind you of that when you watch a movie now, how sometimes when it opens up and they give you the different studios that were involved in it, it's almost like a movie all by itself.
Yeah.
I watched, I'm getting off topic, but I watched a great movie I highly recommend to everybody called Flow. It's, I believe, a Yugoslavian or Czechoslovakian or Slovakian, whatever, someplace animated film, sort of post-apocalypse with cats. And I cannot recommend it highly enough. But I swear the first 10 minutes of that movie are just credits for the production companies that made this, some of which are actually works of art in themselves. But yeah, anyway.
Maybe the standard for what would be considered a motion picture was different. It had to reach a certain number of minutes to be considered.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like there was a lot of 70-minute movies back then for drive-ins. You know.
Yeah, it's true.
So
I wonder if there was a difference between, like, if you were a 60
number of reels,
movie,
maybe
you were the B movie, and if you were a 75-minute movie, you were the A movie.
Yeah, maybe.
And it may be that when he was done making this, is like, whoa, this actually is better than most of my stuff. Maybe we need to get it to the right length.
So I love this movie, even though there's a lot of weird stuff in it. I'm sure I thought it was cool. Kind of reminded me of It Came from Outer Space. I'm going to call it the eyeball POV, EB POV, eyeball POV. We saw through the monster's eyes and It Came from Outer Space. And this one, it's just weird. I don't know why his iris is orange and whatever else is going on. And then I actually looked this up. The actual wavelength they gave of what the visible spectrum was, that was correct.
Oh,
I was
very
shocked.
good.
I was shocked.
Somebody was paying attention to physical science.
Anyway, somebody pulled out the Encyclopedia Britannica and looked it up at least. And then just there's so many things I'm like going, why is nobody in this movie? How come Dr. Xavier never once goes, what the when he sees something? I'm like thinking every time he sees something, I'm going, what the but they never say that back then.
No,
not in 1963.
We had a little thing called decorum back then.
Yeah. Well, then he we all wore suits to baseball games and to ride on planes and stuff. So
we liked it that way.
Yeah. So there's the other part where he goes, where it happens and he sees it and he reads some papers, and then he goes, it works. And he kind of moves around the office a little bit. It's like he's doing everything he can to exude the idea that, don't I look like I really believe it? It really worked. Yeah. It was good, but he's great. He's great.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I should probably just quit because we got a lot of stuff to do. I mean, there's so many fun things, little weird things in here.
Well, that's the whole thing about it. It's fun because when you're a kid, it's fun to think, oh, if I've got X-ray vision, I can see through anything and explore those scenarios. And that's kind of what was the fun of it a little bit.
There's a great scene where the dancer at the party picks up Dr. Xavier, basically. And she says something to him about, what is it? You look urgent. And I like it when a man looks urgent or something like that. And he goes, ha! The reaction just seems so natural and so just.
I am urgent. I have to go to the bathroom.
I don't know.
Well, his reaction when he started seeing the naked people was pretty rich too and authentic.
Yeah.
It felt authentic, it's like
And I felt like that whole scene, even though at the time I thought it was just kind of being goofy and silly. Afterwards, I thought, no, that really kind of gave more insight into his character, like made him more human to me because he was he was enjoying it, right? And he was like making jokes about it and kind of uncomfortable. And I was like, okay, so he's kind of human. And I do think they did a great job with that whole thing because if someone's going to bring it up, they got to talk about it.
Sure.
And it was like you guys said, kind of dealt with a light hand, and it was funny, and cute, almost charming, I think someone said. So, but afterwards, I was thinking, I was like, I really appreciated that scene because I felt stronger about the character because of how he acted in that scene.
Exactly. And Diane's reaction too, realizing that he can see her.
Right. That was great. Yeah. You can see me.
She turns around. She modestly turns around and he says, nice backbone.
Yeah.
It's like you can see that she is smart. She knows exactly. She puts it together really quick.
Yeah.
But she wasn't like offended or scared.
No, she wasn't.
No,
it wasn't.
That's one of the things I like about this also, that the female character is not the usual ditzy damsel in distress or whatever. She's an equal. She's smart. Smarter than him, probably.
Yeah. Xavier is more the damsel in distress, right?
These fun moments that we were having at the beginning when he was just discovering this really, really contrasted with how serious things got when it
gets dark. It gets really dark, and then it's sort of throwing it all in the face. It's like, oh yeah, it's great, you can see through clothes, but now, oh no, it's a nervous system. I
know. That's what I'm like. I'm looking for the lingerie and stuff, and they go, wait a minute. You went too far. What do we want to look at that for? I know.
That reminds me, Jeff. When are you going to throw away all those Sears catalogs?
And my mom used to read Cosmopolitan. So.
Oh boy!
Oh, you were doomed then.
Yeah.
Did she take those tests? 10 questions to figure out if you're happy.
I don't know what she did with it. She does nothing about her tells me that she would have liked that magazine. Okay.
Yeah.
Still waters run deep sometimes.
Oh, she was
another well joke.
Deep subject. It is a deep subject.
So good.
All right. What are we doing next? We do this thing.
Aren't we moving along to like something else?
We keep thinking of stopping this, but then we think, nah, we'll just do it again. It's now time for
Gruesome Magazine.
It's time for
not that. It's now time for taglines with Chad.
Jeez. Okay.
The older I get, the more I screw up. I don't know what it is. All right, Chad, what are the taglines?
The taglines for X, the man with X-ray eyes, are: he stripped souls as bare as bodies. He did not.
No,
he absolutely did not.
It's interesting. Interesting idea.
Yeah, but he didn't do it. Would have been an interesting idea if he did.
We got the word strips and bears. I think that was the whole purpose of that tagline.
Suddenly, he could see through clothes, flesh, and walls. No secret was safe. No secret.
Yep.
It's
you know like that mole on your lower back? He now knows about it. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah. Yep. You might want to get it checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now that the X-ray man has been staring at it, it's probably cancerous.
Exactly. It's good.
And that's been Taglines with Chad.
Chad's our hero, cool and rad. With him reading taglines, they can't be that bad.
And I have a theory about this. We'll get to it. Why there weren't many taglines for this movie. All right. First poster. That's the key one, the one we see everywhere.
Yeah.
And
good poster.
Yeah.
It is a great poster, but see the woman with the it's a weird. She's wearing a dress, but then where his eyes are seeing her, she's a skeleton with the outline of her.
Look at that monkey's butt.
Now I got to tell you, I didn't. Yeah, she is kind of shocked at that, isn't she? Looking back over her shoulder. I just don't get what is it. Was there a monkey? We didn't see a monkey, did we?
There was a monkey at the beginning.
Yeah. It was doing the tests on the monkey.
It died.
It died. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Because it was seeing colors. Yeah.
Pull over to a freeze frame.
This is great. I mean, I like his eyes are in the yellow spot. That he's got the red.
Right.
Yeah, it's a great poster.
Big X, and apparently this was the actual official title of this was only ever X. And this, The Man with X-Ray Eyes, was like a subtitle or a tagline, but it's just become the official title.
Yeah, I like that poster. It's
Oh,
Yeah,
and then,
it's
well,
really well done. I
this
love
is another interesting one. This was
Oh,
a
wow.
later one. This is like at a film festival or something.
right.
2020.
I just thought that was really cool.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Virtual
Got the
movie there.
Science Casino.
I was hoping there'd be a Polish poster or something because it seems like this would be a great one to play with, but I couldn't find any.
See that the top row of little cutouts there to the right of the spiral. That must be the painting of the frame around the door in this dressing room. Did you guys notice that? I don't know why.
Oh,
We'll talk about that later. He had that purple dressing room in the carnival.
yes. Yeah.
And
it-
all
that
the
red
frame, all the
painting.
trim was painted red. The trim around the door, it was like somebody went.
Yeah.
There
And
was
the window too, when you
There
see
was
Don
paint
Rickles come back.
dripping
There
everywhere.
was
Yeah.
drips. There was drips
Yeah.
at the bottom. Yeah.
If we'd have just had another couple $100 in the budget.
I think it was on purpose. I think they were trying to say
well,
something.
could
about
be.
it. What? Who knows?
It was a low class joint.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
Why
You can't
spend money
paint well
on
here.
that stuff? Get someone in here and yeah.
I like
is
this one
kinda
too.
cool. We get the cards. We get the,
Oh wow.
I like what they did with the X there. I like that a lot.
that
I
is
like the
nice.
girl, and I like the girl with the back too, because years ago we were at a horror. I can't remember which one it was, but it was a horror movie convention in Pennsylvania, and I made up a friend of mine, Emily Vasilos, as I had a prosthetic backbone, and she was wearing like a really nice prom dress kind of thing that exposed her back, and we made it so that it looked like her bone was ripped off.
That sounds
And it was,
awesome, Bill.
It was awesome, but here's the thing that made it one of the greatest moments of my life. Bruce Campbell was emceeing the costume contest.
Oh man.
And she comes out and she's just looking pretty and everything, and then she turns around exposing. It's like, oh my God, who did that to you? And she, not knowing what else to say, decided to go with the truth, and she said, Bill Mulligan. And okay, so already this is the greatest thing ever, but what happens next, just put in the stratosphere. Bruce Campbell looks out the audience like, who the hell is Bill Mulligan? Take me now, God. Take me now. Oh,
What a great story. That's awesome.
That is great.
Yeah.
What a great idea too. I love it.
Let's see. And here's a French, I believe. And that is The Horrible Case of Dr. X. This is that title.
Boy, that doesn't tell
I
you
like
anything.
this one.
Yeah, I like it.
I
but
like this one. Yeah.
There he is.
It's
dad
visually
dancing.
appealing, but it's kind of too busy. It's hard to.
There he is, accidentally shoving a guy out a window. Boy, that's the other thing. Watching movies from the 60s, falling out a window was a real, like quicksand. It was a real hazard that you're like, man, you got to
The
watch
glass
out.
just breaks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Nobody ever fell out of the first floor window either. It's
No.
always,
I really wanted you to pick that quote. Maybe I didn't even copy that one over. Oh, I didn't. Gosh darn it. That's why you couldn't pick it.
and you know what? He could care less that he knocked his friend out the window.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Well, I had the last thing that guy said, we have to do it, blah, 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 or this is never going to happen. You're never going to be saved. And then I put Wilhelm scream,
Yeah.
and I didn't put it in. What is wrong? Okay.
He wasn't
So
that upset about it. I think it was more like, oh, Christ, the paperwork I'm going to have to do now.
And the girl was like, "You got to get out of here. We got to get out of here."
Nobody's worried about the dead guy.
Yeah.
Italian.
Cool. Italian. Yeah, see, look, man. Nothing
I'm
like a
surprised
good
he's not in a
poster.
red revealing dress. On this.
Exactly.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'm trying to think, what is that? I should always just leave it there. That translates to. Oh, there it is. The Man with X-Ray Eyes. Oh, ho, ho. I guess. Okay, his eyes.
What is Spectorama? I've never heard that one.
Oh my God!
What,
You
the
don't know
most
what
picture
Spectorama
miracle
is.
of Spectorama? We put a red filter in front of the camera.
We got a story
Oh.
about it. Okay. So, we'll get to that. All Yeah, I like that one.
Let's not.
We're getting to a lot of stuff later. You gotta stay with us.
Well,
I like that one. Nice Italian poster. Okay,
Mhm.
now I doubled this up on one that you had, Bill.
Mr. Rayon's X.
I kind of wanted to make a point. Yeah, this is the dual language poster that comes out of it's Belgium, where they have
Yeah.
French
They-
and Dutch. Or no, that'd be the
Or-
Netherlands. Let's see.
Well, Flemish, I think, but it's
Oh, okay.
similar to Dutch.
Mr. Rayons.
Mr. Rayon's
Actually,
X sounds like a
these
porno
down.
movie.
That is Mr. X-ray.
Ah,
And the bottom one, Extral Augen, is X-ray eyes. And then the Spanish one, I think that one was Mexico, the man with X-ray vision.
Oh no, O's eyes, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, what did I say?
You said vision.
Vision.
Where did I?
Well, I mean, probably.
I got too many
be
translated
either
here.
way.
So the top one is what language?
The man with X-ray vision. The top one that's French. We run into this all the time, Bill. There's a country that always uses this double language on there. They have French at the top, and at the bottom is Flemish or Dutch.
Well, I really would have expected the French to have the naked woman and not the naked monkey, but whatever.
Well, and here's my point. This is my point. My whole point of putting these two together is the Mexicans are selling. What are they selling? And what are the French and the
French are selling monkey butts.
Yeah. The poster on the bottom, I'm going to that movie.
The French.
The French. Also, the French obviously had a bigger budget to work with because the Mexican one looks like it's splacked up there with duct tape.
But this is my theory is they didn't have. Why put taglines on? All you're going to do is block off these suggestive shots of X-ray eyes with a woman's body, right?
Yeah.
That's the
I'm
thing you
with
want
you
to
on the
focus
tagline.
on. All right, and then a couple of these. So this book.
Somebody out there has a collection of these old books that are all from movies, and they need to speak up and share some stories with us.
Yeah,
I would love to have all these adaptations.
I like how the comic book has the common themes we've been playing with, the naked woman and monkey, and just really screws it up.
Now it's just a plain monkey. His butt.
Yeah, her name is. The author's name is Eunice Sudak, and she also did the novelizations for Tales of Terror and The Raven.
Oh,
I need to find these books.
She did some other books. These are Lancer books, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but I believe it's 40 cents.
I wonder how much
those would be
now.
Maybe 45 cents.
Going
And
now.
then the bottom picture is a Golden Key comic. X, the man with the X-ray eyes. And there's a woman standing in front of the X-ray screen.
Yeah. Right, which is,
And a monkey.
And the monkey.
Who's not in front of an X-ray screen.
It looks like he's drinking Kool-Aid out of a, I don't know.
And lastly, we can't talk about X-ray vision without talking about, at least, I don't know if they still do this, but when I was growing up, these were in every single comic book in the bag.
Every single comic book, and they either had the top one where the goofy kid is looking at the bones in his hand, sure, or they just admitted what it was all about and have a woman standing there and you can see her dress.
The language, I love the language in the ads because it never quite says you will see through anything.
Right.
Like it starts off on the top, it says apparently see bones through skin.
Yeah, metaphorically,
lead and pencil, that's why I want them, so I can see the lead in a pencil.
Well, there was a money bank guarantee.
Yeah.
And the bottom one said, "Is that really her body you quote unquote see under her clothes?"
I like this. It was only $1.
You do. It's just asking a question.
Hey, check out this bargain. It's
That
only
is
$1, but you can get 3 of them for $2.50. I just wonder, what the hell are you going to do with 3 X-ray glasses? Give them to 2 of your pervy friends so you could just run around town looking at it. What is there a greater mark of being a loser than to run around. And these glasses have printed on them X-ray vision, so it's not like anyone's not going to know what you're doing. So, by the way, for those out there who are just dying to know, how did they get away with this? They're basically just a bunch of little threads going up and down and through the holes. And if you hold your hand like up in front of the light, it creates an illusion of, there's like a shadow. So you don't actually see your bones. You see your damn fingers is what you see, but there's like a shadow around the finger. Yeah.
Like looking cross-eyed or something. Kind of.
Now, on the other hand, the one on the bottom, now you can be taller instantly, was 100% true. That you got a foam pad that you can stick in your shoe. One size fits all as long as you're the right size of the pad.
With amazing new invisible lifty height.
It's invisible because it's in your damn shoe. Of course it's invisible.
Send no money.
And then they show the picture of the guy. Now, again, plausible deniability. Clearly, the picture makes it look like he grows a good, I'm guesstimating here, 18 inches.
Yeah,
and
it's not a good
there's
50,
no way.
75 pounds.
But if you look carefully, in the first picture, he's standing back, and in the second picture, he's closer to the camera. So, you want to become taller instantly, change the damn perspective. That's what
there's dash lines. There's dash lines connecting them, Bill. That has to.
There's dash lines, but they're not straight dash lines. Also, for a mere $1.25, I will send you better advice on how to appear taller, which is date small women.
The last thing I wanted to
the paperback is going for anywhere from $25 to $50.
Wow.
And the comic is going for like $25. The gold key comic.
That's cool. That's not a bad deal.
Yeah. And I don't have either one of them. And then I put this up, X-Men #1.
Just to torture us.
Well, kind of. And they said
that's going for way more than 25.
Look at the condition that one's in too. That's like white cover. Ah.
The movie came out 2 days after the premiere of Outer Limits and 1 week after the first issue of X-Men. And we have a Dr. Xavier in the X-Men, and we have a guy who's got to wear a visor. They're not the same person, but anyway.
Well, the guy with the visor is Cyclops, and it's Professor Xavier.
Oh, not Doctor. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in my university, if you're
you really think Xavier would have picked up a doctorate at some point, but whatever.
The way Stan Lee tells it is he came up with the X-Men like as what if superheroes were born with their powers and not as a result of some scientific accident or something. But and I think this image here is from a hardcover, probably collection or something.
Could be. It looks pretty thick. Yeah.
By the spine. Yeah.
There's a spine thing.
Man, I guarantee, Chad, you can identify with this. If we ever found like an actual copy of X-Men 1 in that condition, you're going to open it up and some feet cut out the Marvel value stamp.
Yeah, that's always the case. I did find a whole run of John Byrne issues of X-Men in an old semi-truck trailer that a lady ran like a flea market out of, or a little yard sale thing. They were in a cardboard box in a plastic bag. They were brand spanking new, and I took the whole thing of them and I said, "How much?" And she goes, "Well, those are my expensive ones." I think any ones that I would have picked would have been her expensive ones.
Right.
And I think she charged me like 25 cents a piece for them. And those books were going for like hundreds
you
at the
strike
time.
a hard bargain and just take my money, throw it in her face before she changes her mind, run out laughing.
You're ripping me off here, lady, but okay.
All right.
All righty. Well,
anyway.
The director producer is Roger Corman,
and of course, we could put up 1,000 movies. So I just stuck for the movies that were around the same time as this one.
Oh, and you know what? You picked up how many of these? We've done The Raven and Tales of Terror, and that's it out of these.
Really?
Oh, we haven't done the Haunted Palace yet?
Nope.
Or
the Terror?
I'm surprised we have. For some reason I thought we did the Terror. I must have been thinking of something else.
That's a terrible movie.
Have we done Master of Red Death?
No,
there's so.
I think about it every time, but I haven't picked it yet. But.
And then there's Shame, aka I Spit on Your Grave, aka Intruder. The one movie he said lost
Intruder,
money on. Yeah,
that's a good movie.
It's a great movie. And if anyone thinks William Shatner can't act, they need to watch that one. He's more despicable than Don Rickles in this movie. Great movie.
And
but
it's very apropos in our current situations too. It's a
Tomb of Lygia.
About some racist guys that are taking over a southern town, kind of.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Getting everybody all riled up with emotional.
Yeah. You could see he was starting to kind of take things a little more seriously here. Mask of the Red Death is genuinely good and really looks like someone was watching a lot of Ingmar Bergman movies. Tomb of Lygia. I mean, just really good. Haunted Palace, a little bit, Poe, aka Lovecraft. Okay, the terror is terrible, but when you know how the terror was made, it's actually brilliant.
That was where they had 2 extra weeks contract with
2 days.
A couple of days of Boris Karloff and about 5 directors and everybody trying to cobble together a story out of this random stuff, and it doesn't make a lick of sense.
And Jack Nicholson, you go walking around.
Yeah.
He does a good job
We'll
at it.
film you outside, inside the castle. It doesn't matter anywhere.
Yeah. But the Raven is one of my favorites.
The Raven
I love the Raven.
Yeah, we did do that, but we have done. I think the ones that we've done are probably more the older ones, because I know we did Book of Blood.
Book of Blood.
Not Book of Blood. You know what I mean? Blood. One that stars Dick Miller.
Bucket of Blood.
Bucket of Blood.
Yeah.
It was the B&B.
Airbnb.
Why did you know what I was talking about?
You're absolutely right.
These were his non-exploitative years, because late 70s and on into the 80s, he became a very exploitation director. Where I think it was, I can't remember who said it, was one of his effects guys was like, every movie that he made during that time needs more boobs.
Yeah.
Needs more boobs.
But of course, by that time, he wasn't really directing anymore. He went into producing.
Yeah, he was just and explosions, right? So many explosions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's launched so many careers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did. I'm trying to think movies he directed. Well, we did The Wasp Woman. I know.
And one of the actor who played the nurse in this movie was in The Wasp Woman and Bucket of Blood, I think.
Well, Brooks, right? Was that her name?
I can't
Maureen
remember.
Brooks.
Diana Vanderbilt?
No,
that was the doctor. Yeah, the person that played the nurse.
The nurse.
Oh, the nurse. I get you.
Well, I just saw
Barbara Morris.
There we go.
Yeah.
See, I told you it was Brooks. Barbara Morris. She was a big. Yeah, I had read something how she was a. And she has this. It's just interesting way of spelling Barbara. Barboura. She did. She was like part of the Corman stock company, kind of.
Barbara.
Wasp Woman, Bucket of Blood. You said Dunwich Horror, The Sod, The Trip, St. Valentine's Day Massacre, The Wild Angels, The Haunted Palace. Yeah, just
because there was a bunch of Corman movies that were not even remotely genre. The Young Racers, I think, came out about the same time as this. He just was churning out movies. It's amazing.
Barbara Morris. All right. Yes, he was amazing. All right. And not the writers. Now we got a couple of things going here, Bill. All right. So first I'm going to tell the story. So it says written by Ray Russell and Robert Dillon. And what Corman said, if I could find it, was that first off, like Richard Matheson had recommended Ray Russell for premature burial. So that's how Corman got to know Russell. And then they hired him for The Man with X-Ray Eyes. Matheson was busy. And so he did like the first he did several treatments and like a first draft, and then had to leave and didn't come back. And this and because he was working on, they think maybe he was working on Zots for William Castle. Anyway, and so then he gave it to Dylan. So we'll talk about, and it was Dylan's script that got Milan's buy-in. Not that I don't know if you saw any of the other ones. I don't know how many changes there were. Corman's original idea was supposed to be about a drug-addicted musician, that the drugs caused the eye thing. But very quickly on in the process, he realized, yeah, that didn't provide very many plot avenues. So anyway, I added a slide for him, but Ray Russell, I love Ray Russell. I mean, we have done Mr. Sardonicus. We have done The Incubus.
And I was reading that he wrote a book that was similar to, well, they said it came before The Exorcist, but I'm sure people were writing books about possession way back there.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember. Christopher Lee called his novella Sagittarius is the name of the novella. Christopher Lee said, it is a wonderfully flamboyant Chinese puzzle of a story which rewards close scrutiny by yielding up further mystery upon mystery. And that was he had like a loose trilogy that included Sardonicus, Sagittarius, and another name kind of like that. But I can't find the table of contents, and I can't remember the name of the dang thing.
So you have one of his books?
Sanguinarius, is it?
Sanguinarius.
Yes, as a matter of fact,
Cool.
I have this one.
Cool.
Haunted Castles, the complete Gothic tales of Ray Russell. He was a editor for Playboy, fiction editor for Playboy magazine when he first started, and that's some of his stories were put. I
think
there.
Sardonicus was first in Playboy.
Yeah. So yeah, we did Mr. Sardonicus, but which I
the
love.
name of the book about the other book was The Case Against Satan.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Washington Star critic wrote, "The amazing Mr. Russell is a modern master. I said master of Gothic horror."
Who wrote that review?
I said,
Star. Yeah, might be.
Boy, I say boy.
Boss. Do I stutter? I said master.
Somewhere along the line, I got in. I think I hooked into Ray Russell when I read Dance Macabre, because King talks about it in there quite a bit.
Cool.
But this Robert Dylan, these are the movies he wrote.
Muscle Beach Party.
He did 3 of the Beach movies when they were into those.
We know Chad's seen those.
Yeah.
Oh man, they are terrible.
Lots of dancing and music.
Old, and then the
Eric Von Zipper.
The comedic version of The Old Dark House that starred Tom Poston and Robert Mohr.
They're fun, but they're bad.
I didn't say they weren't fun.
I love them. I loved them, but yeah, they're like the Bowery Boys with better musical numbers. Chaz, like we've all like lost our collective minds.
So this is Bikini Beach.
Did we watch the same Beach Party movie?
Yeah. Bikini Beach, the tagline is, "It's where the girls are bearing, the guys are daring, and the surf's raring to go, go, go."
That is so perfect.
And Buster Keaton is scaring up a paycheck. That's great. Well, you guys did the Ghost in the Invisible Bikini, didn't you?
Yeah. We did.
Okay, not one of the
I
better
picked
ones.
that.
Yeah, good show, Doc.
Okay.
That'll teach us.
But it was fun.
Muscle Beach Party tagline: "When 10,000 biceps go around 5,000 bikinis, you know what's going to happen."
No, why?
No, not really.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. All right.
A lot of trips to the medical center for penicillin shots.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, He wrote an early
funny.
sort of noirish thing called City of Fear that starred Vince Edwards, and I'm trying to remember. I think he was an escaped convict, but he steals a canister of what he thinks is heroin.
But
it's really uranium.
Oh wow!
So he's running around the city exposing people to.
Well, that's
shooting
easy
up
to
with
get confused.
He's shooting up with uranium. It's like, ow, this hurts.
But he also did French Connection too.
I was going to say he did French Connection too.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then on upward into the 90s, he did Flight of the Intruder.
Okay.
He did River, the one with Sissy Spacek and Mel Gibson. So anyway,
So what happened to the guy who wrote Ghost in the Invisible Bikini? Because I want to simultaneously punch him in the mouth and pat him on the back, because when I finally watched this movie and I got to see the Invisible Bikini, you're like, oh crap, it's just a green screen bikini. But really, although I'm incredibly disappointed, I have to admire the fact that is 100% legitimately an invisible bikini.
Yeah.
I have no grounds to be upset, really.
It's kind of like the X-ray
He's
eye.
disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm so sad right now.
What was the air rim zipper? And then he did the finger of what?
He did
What was it called?
I don't know. Was it the finger of death that froze people? Or
Yeah,
something?
and he would always do it on himself.
Ooh.
And then there was that girl who would dance, and when she would dance, she would just like swing her hips, and everybody would be knocked over like bowling pins.
Yeah,
she had a bikini with fringes on it.
Yeah,
right.
Real intellectual stuff.
Yeah. moving along with man. So those are the two writers here, and I give you
feature with
I don't know
Oppenheimer.
this for a fact. But I have a feeling that the guy that wrote Beach Party, Bikini Beach, and Muscle Beach Party is probably the guy that wrote the party scene. I'm just guessing.
Of this, the dance party
in this
here.
movie, yeah.
Yeah.
The dance scene and the.
Yeah.
I'm just,
I thought you were going to say you were sure the guy that wrote that was in a nervous hospital.
well, it's not particularly gothic in nature. All right. Well, let's move on to the star here, Ray Milland. God, what a guy.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. The top picture. You've got that with the blindfold and the eye on when he's in the carnival.
Whenever you see a Corman movie with Ray Milland, the first thought that hits me is, what, Vincent Price wasn't available? Because sometimes when you don't have Vincent Price in a Corman movie, you're like, well, this should have been Vincent Price. But no, I think Milland is the better choice here. I mean, Vincent Price could have done it, but there's something about him.
He's not over the top like Vincent would have.
Yeah, and he plays tortured souls real well. I mean, The Lost Weekend is a great movie. And
yeah, I want to
really
see that. That sounds amazing.
It's actually got one of the scarier sequences ever when he starts getting the DTs and there's like a bat chewing through a wall or so. I don't know. It's really creepy.
It's a great movie, and he won an Oscar for it.
Yeah. And he's sort of playing a similar role here. He's addicted to this thing now. Someone mentioned why when it's wearing off, was it Doc? Why don't you just quit? And it kind of puzzles me that they didn't do the obvious thing, which would be to have, as the effects are wearing off, he realizes then he's going to go blind. So he has a choice. His only choice is to either go blind or to keep on putting in these things, even though it's taking him further and further away in the opposite direction.
Well,
that's what I would have done.
Didn't you say
scientific curiosity gets the better of them too, right?
Yeah, too. Well, yeah, the fact that there's more to see. And
what's that, Chad?
I think Bill was saying something about Stephen King had a different ending for this.
Yeah. Yes. Well, we have a slide with the ending if you want.
Okay.
We'll get to that. But yeah, there's a cool story. But he does a great job, and he doesn't look like he's raging at the fact that they're putting in those horrible scleral lenses that were made out of glass and sandpaper and were probably just pure agony.
So he did a few things for Corman right in this 2-year period. He did X Man with X-Ray Eyes, Panic in Year Zero, and The Premature Burial.
Oh, Panic in the Year Zero is a really good movie.
It is.
Yeah.
Let's see. You got some movies he has here.
Yes, you do.
He okay, so Had to do some crap, had to pay some alimony or something, whatever. The sea serpent, terrible, absolutely terrible. Even though it's like, I think Mario Bava's son, there's just nothing good about it. No. Sea serpent was the guy who did Blind Dead, Armando D'Osorio.
D'Osorio, okay.
Posterless.
Frogs is fun.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with two heads, I mean, holy crap, it is just so. It's so terrible. It kind of transcends straight back into being kind of.
I remember when Doc had the Saint did that one.
Yes.
So bad it's good, right?
Yeah.
So those two were the same year. Oh, and did you have that one? No. He was the lead bad guy in Black Noon.
That's right.
That Western movie.
That's right. We did that.
Roy Finnis.
Yeah.
And he's in the Twilight or Night Gallery episode coming up. The Hand of Borges Weems is an episode. But I thought I was reading something that how he got because when he was in Love Story, it kind of regenerated his career, and then right after that, it seems weird that this is what he regenerated for. He does Black Noon, Frogs, and The Thing with Two Heads all right in a row. Then does a couple episodes of Columbo.
Yeah, some good ones.
Oh, Daphne knows.
He's good. He's good.
I mean,
he was in the Rosemary's Baby TV sequel. So look what happened to Rosemary.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's funny. When I think
That's
of
highly
Ray
rated
Milland,
too.
I really think of this latter part, not when he was famous, more when he was older and doing these character roles and everything.
Yeah, TV shows and character things. Yeah,
I watched one of those. I watched one of those stupid. In fact, I linked it to you guys too. One of those stupid AI videos a week or two ago that was supposed to be. What was it? 70s TV horror movies that went too far. That was it.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and I searched out the ones I hadn't heard of, and one of them was The Dead Don't Die, which is a who's the guy you're always
Curtis Harrington.
Curtis Harrington TV movie. Really good story and kind of freaky movie, but George Hamilton's in it, and he's just
he's not
he plays like almost like an Indiana Jones or Sam, kind of lovable detective with the. It takes place in the 30s, so he's got it just doesn't work for me. Anyway.
But Jeff, does it go too far? Because whenever they do 7 TV movies that went too far. Number 4, Devil Dog, The Hound of Hell. It's like, okay.
Yes.
You're annoying.
That was the one where they pronounced his name Ray Milland.
Yeah.
Oscar-winning actor Ray Milland.
Milland.
And then the other one I watched, I had talked about the great horror actor Peter Lorre.
No.
And I'm like, these people, it can't be this bad. It's got to be.
It has to be.
I swear the whole thing is AI.
Oh, it is.
Pull a clip from this movie. Pull a clip from this movie.
Terrible.
It's like they're terrible. Yes, they're terrible. So he's
expensive.
Great, excellent actor, long career. Does a really good job in this, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he holds it. He holds it together. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like what when Bill was saying that he's kind of used to the later when he's in TV shows and stuff like that. That's basically what I know him from for the most part. Maybe Dial M for Murder. Maybe is the other one that I would know him from. But
even when he was young, he looked old.
Yeah, and but he did so good. I mean, I was so impressed with his acting.
We did one early on. Chad picked it, I think, The Uninvited.
Oh yes,
from 44. That is a great movie.
That's one I want to see after doing the research. That looked like it was.
That was really good.
Yeah,
you need to watch it. It's a good one.
He did one. I haven't seen this either, but he did one in 1980 called The Attic with Carrie Snodgrass. She's a good actor, but
I don't know any Snodgrass.
He did a TV movie called The Darker Side of Terror in 1979 that starred Robert Forster and Adrienne Barbeau.
Well, that sounds intriguing.
Yeah.
Well, you had the poster for it, didn't you? Wasn't the poster on the poster side at the top? That's what I thought I saw. Oh no, the House on Nightmare Park. I don't know what that one is. What is that one?
I don't know.
I'm trying to see if I can see any of the other. I can't tell who that big face is in the middle.
Crazy names.
Yeah, the other big star is Frankie Howard.
Wow.
Don't know who that is.
Who's Frankie Howard?
Ladies
How
and
they spell
gentlemen,
it.
for your horrification.
Yeah.
I like it.
Colorful.
It's a great poster. It's
Oh, the poster for the sea serpent's terrific, which is a bad sign, let me tell you.
Then you had, I thought you had Escape to Witch Mountain was on
Yeah.
there.
oh, that's good. That's a good one.
Terror in the Wax Museum in 1973. I don't know who else is in that.
Oh, that's a barrage of actors.
Yeah, I
that-
think it's a bunch of good actors.
Yeah,
slung
and I don't
You
think they have
mentioned,
long scenes. They just like come in and out.
I like
Daphne
how you
men-
described it, barrage. Whoa, oh.
Daphne
another one.
described it as what did I say? Daphne brought up Circle of Danger, or no, Dial M for Murder,
Mhm.
the Hitchcock flick, and then
Yes.
Circle of Danger is a 51 movie directed by Jacques Tourneur.
Oh.
And also in 1944, Fritz Lang, Ministry of Fear, which is a really good flick.
Oh wow.
No, Fritz
Uh,
Lang.
We covered the Uncanny on the 70s.
Yes.
All about
yeah.
the cat season. I'm trying to
Oh, yeah.
remember because I'm trying to remember his
He was the old guy with the cat.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry.
That makes sense.
I don't remember which story he was in. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention before. This is important because we're starting to see. I don't know why. Maybe it was because of Corman or AIP or somebody, but this is a Reynold Brown poster.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That explains a lot. Yeah.
Always consistent.
The standard X with the X-ray. Yeah. So he's always there. Let's see where we at. Ray Milland, Diana.
I loved her.
She was
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
She's the
Classy
kind of girl
dame.
you want on by your side when you murder your best friend.
Yeah. Someone to get you out of there.
Yeah, somebody that
That's
knows
right.
the back way out.
Yeah. You need a ride or die like her. She's smart.
Hey,
She's
You
got a
gotta
nice
get out
set of
you killed him.
shoulders.
We got to get out of here.
I mean, it wasn't 10 seconds after the guy
No.
hit the pavement. She's like, I know a way. Let's go.
Yeah. He's dead.
This-
Let's go.
Yeah.
She's got to be up there in the top 10 great leading ladies, right? You know, she's a good sport. She doesn't freak out when she realizes you can see through her clothes.
Mhm.
She'll help you bury a body and run on the lam from the cops.
Mhm.
She doesn't
She's
point
smart,
fingers
but, yeah,
when you
she
murder
doesn't point-
somebody.
Good woman right there.
Very
She'll take you
non-judgmental.
across the border. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
She'll probably be
She's
visiting him in jail or the insane asylum or wherever he ends up with after this movie.
Not
And
only
she
that, but
gives
she'll
good
come
ad-
looking for you.
Yeah. And she gives good advice. You should stop now. And he
Yeah.
doesn't.
As
Does he
Bill always
listen?
says, they follow the advice of a good woman. Yeah,
That's right.
It wouldn't have been a movie.
Always works for the best.
She didn't do a lot of stuff.
Wasn't she mostly in some soap operas? I feel like
She was
she
in a
did
soap
TV
opera for
stuff.
a long
She was doing a lot
time.
of soap
Yeah,
operas.
good
yeah.
gig.
Yeah. I think a few different ones too.
Let's see, 99 episodes of Ryan's Hope.
Oh yeah, my sister loved that one.
She did an episode of Man from U.N.C.L.E. back in the day. THE Cat. I always watched that. It was a cat. 12 O'Clock High. We watched that too. Anybody else watch that? World War II bombing squadron. So I guess she's got, I take that all back. She's got 42 credits.
903 episodes of Where the Heart Is. I think you might have said that, but I
did not.
realized 903 episodes. Wow.
Set in North Cross, Connecticut.
I mean,
Wow.
that's got to be a great gig. I mean, I don't know how much soap opera actors get paid, but they had to be paid, a decent amount to show up every day and remember these lines, learn them immediately. Well, if you do 903 episodes, even if you're only being paid $1,000 or $2,000,
There's only
Yeah, that adds
910 episodes
Wow.
of the show. So
Oh,
She's
wow.
doing all but 7.
She would have
That's
been
Had to
an
have a
awesome
day
story.
off. Need that day off.
Oh well, this is a very unique soap opera plot line. Set in North Cross, Connecticut, follows the dysfunctional lives of the Hathaway family and those near them.
wow.
The problem with the Hathaway family was quite simple. Everyone was having a secret affair with everyone else's wife. It actually says that, resulting in disastrous consequences. Okay.
Yep. Oh,
Everyone. Well, there you go.
900 plus episodes.
Where the heart was.
yeah.
How
Yeah,
many
she was
years
good. And this may be the only person I ever saw that had a hairdo exactly like the Invisible Girl. Sue
I was
Storm.
going to say she looks like a Jack Kirby.
I said that
heroine.
earlier.
You know you're
Oh,
right.
did you? I missed that.
Yeah, just she's got that same hairdo, just even the front and everything.
Mhm.
And ironically, through his eyes, she was kind of invisible. Eventually,
You know, he's kind of condescending against her at the beginning,
Mhm.
but she shuts him down right away.
yeah,
She
well,
stands up for herself, and
that's right.
he doesn't follow her advice, but he doesn't follow anybody's advice.
No,
Right.
no, well,
No, he stabbed the other surgeon
Yeah.
in the hand.
That's the other. Oh, there's one of Bill's. I'm surprised you didn't bring that up, Bill. That's kind of like the trial and Audrey Rose, where this one. How many times do you think a guy could stab the other surgeon in the hand and then finish the surgery?
Oh.
yeah.
Look at
All
that!
right.
Look at that
Well, the-
intense
well, the other
scientific
doctor-
research going on at that time.
Oh yeah.
Those light bulbs up there, yeah.
You turn the switch and the blue light comes on when the blue one,
Red light, blue light.
and you just go down the line over and over again.
And the monkey, there's no way the monkey could have known it was.
And she's going, "What's wrong with that monkey?"
She's looking at that like we spent $50,000 on what?
And you're out of funding, and this is what you did.
Purdy
I
line.
noticed he never took that test.
Hmm.
No, he didn't, but he did read somebody else's paper. So Don Rickles.
Don Rickles.
Yes.
Yay!
Oh, Jerkus Maximus. He's great.
Wow, he was.
He
good.
was
He
my
is so
hero
good.
as a kid.
Yeah.
And still is.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Bill. That middle picture, you can't really tell it's him, but he's holding that blindfold.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that
Gotta
shot.
be in the mask.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say Corman, Corman has a reputation for rushing things, and he does, but this movie is nicely composed. He when he puts his mind to it, he does have an artist's eye. And I like all this stuff, including the crap. But you can tell that there are some movies he felt was worthy of actually, doing a bit more, and this was one of them. I don't know if it was because he liked the idea, liked how the script came out, or what, but it's nicely shot. It's well lit. I mean, everything, none of this reads low budget to me.
Yeah.
Well, I think even some of the kind of the folks that like some of the folks at the carnival and some, I feel like those characters were kind of realistic and had a little bit for you see them for like 5 minutes, but
Yeah.
I liked all the characters when they were sitting around talking about them, eating,
Yes,
the dancers and the other people at the carnival. I don't know. I kind of like that added to that world a little bit for me. Yeah. Same with the older sick people that came to see him at the see him when he was a healer. I don't know. I think
That's
they
where,
did good.
In the script, that scene in the carnival or the circus where the people were sitting around eating,
Mhm.
That was supposed to be a group of like circus freaks.
Mm-hmm.
The script had like a fat lady,
yeah.
a thin man, a dwarf,
Mhm.
something else. I don't remember what. And Corman went, more boobs. And so we got these guys instead. We don't know that. We don't.
It costs how much? It costs how much to get a fat lady and a dwarf?
Yeah, I don't know.
We already have the two girls. They were saying.
Yeah.
Martha, get over
All
here.
he had
You
to
can
do was go down to Golden Corral.
And a tiny girl too. I forgot about that one.
I thought one of the scenes that really hit me watching it for the first time as a kid was when Rickles turns on him and goes in and says, he looks inside you and makes you sick. Like, wow,
Yeah.
you are not taking rejection
Right.
well, Don.
Well, and where did that come from? I mean, that's just. I mean, there's some thought to that claim.
Yeah,
like,
he's vicious.
Yeah.
He thought about that a long time ago.
Yeah,
Days
yeah.
ago, he thought
We've been sitting
Yeah.
on that one.
Yeah.
There's one little line he has that gives you a glimmer that he's kind of a good guy, but then he follows it up with, and the line is, "You really are a good man." Boy, she'll tell everybody, and they'll all come in and they'll rake in the money.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. He was a good kind of creep, but he also like truly kind of scared me a little bit. Like I wouldn't like he was capable of anything.
Oh,
You
this
know?
guy's,
it was
this
all
guy's
about him,
connected. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did some checking on you. So, and Don Rickles, he's done some movies.
He's done some stuff.
Of course, you got Kelly's
Yeah.
Heroes on there. Crappy, and that's what I think when I see him in a movie. I
Him
go,
and
crappy.
Kelly's Heroes.
Yeah, that's a good one. And of course, he kind of had a revival as Mr. Potato Head, and he was in a Tales from the Crypt episode, pretty good one. But
Oh.
Innocent Blood is another one that it's not a great movie, but he's really good in it.
I love
know,
that movie.
Wasn't he like the mob concierge?
Yeah, he's one of
whatever,
the
you know?
mob guys, and he had one of the best deaths in a movie I've ever seen.
Mhm.
Where he sort of melted and exploded and all kinds of cool stuff.
Nice.
I am disappointed you didn't include Beach Blanket Bingo.
Well, you know,
There was an opportunity,
there was an opportunity.
but you didn't do it.
He lived for a long time, and I'm glad he, you know, his shtick is would be considered so politically incorrect now, and I've even seen a few where they're like, you know, tutting about his stuff, but that was his gimmick, is he insulted everyone, including himself, and I don't know, didn't seem offensive at the time, and watching it now, it still doesn't seem too offensive. Maybe if other people did it, and there is a lot of humor from that period of time that has not aged well, but for some reason, Don Rickles seems kind of immune to it because that was his thing.
That was his thing.
That was his thing. Yeah.
He I think he's really the only one that could have got away with telling Frank Sinatra.
Doing mob jokes to Frank.
Yeah.
Like Jesus. Sinatra almost got into a fist fight with Harlan Ellison, but for some reason, Don Rickles would come out in the middle of the Tonight Show and start doing, you know, mob jokes, and Frankie's convulsing. He's laughing so hard. Great. It's an amazing time.
Great.
Yeah, really
Heroes.
did get into the, you know, I had forgotten all about this, but there was a TV show called CPO Sharky.
Yes.
For
that
a
sounds
couple
familiar.
years.
They kept trying. Don Rickles was one of those guys like Jonathan Winters. They kept trying to come up with a TV vehicle for him, and it just didn't work. You know, they just couldn't come up with anything. They were like taming a lion. Now Bob Newhart, on the other hand, who, like I said, Best Friends, that guy had what, 3 great series? I mean,
yeah, he's
amazing,
awesome.
He had 80 some credits, so he did his share
that's
of
more than I thought,
TV
yeah.
and movies and stuff. So, and then
this
we have
was excellent. Him and
he was
excellent.
great in here. He makes it. You need a guy like that. So, who else we got? We got here. Dick and John.
Dick Smith. Yes,
Dick Miller
Smith
and
John and Dick Miller. Dick Smith. I keep saying Dick Miller.
I usually do that. That's why I'm like going, oh my God, I thought it.
Yep.
Yes.
Very
This
young.
is before they hit big with Little Shop of Horrors and Bucket of Blood, right?
Well, this is after.
Is it after?
Yeah.
Little
Shop of Horrors
was
is
50s.
1960.
Was it? Okay.
And Bucket of Blood is 50, like 59, 58,
Oh, wow.
59, something like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Dick Miller was a mainstay. I think he appeared in almost everything.
I think he was in everything Joe Dante ever did.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think you're right. I think he was in everything.
I think Joe Dante called him his good luck charm.
Mm.
That's a great documentary with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that
like,
called? Like Mr.
Isn't it that guy? Or
that guy,
Dick
yeah.
Smith, Dick
Yeah.
Smith,
I'm doing it too.
Mr.
took me a
What was
long
his
time.
name in
Dick
Gremlins?
Smith is so
Mr.
awesome.
Butterstick?
Yeah. I always listened for what his characters' names are, because isn't
Right.
that one that it's what is it?
Mr. Futterman or
Futterman, yeah. Well, he went by the same in all the Joe Dante movies. He plays the same character's name.
Yeah.
He has the
Well,
same name.
Even though
That
he
he
Yeah,
died in
that's
most of them.
that's the
And-
one I was trying to remember what that
I
name
can't remember
was.
what it was,
Yeah.
but even
Well,
in
doesn't
Bucket,
it come from?
it was the one name he had in Bucket of Blood.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it is
We're almost
Walter Paisley.
Yeah.
Yes.
Walter
Yeah.
Paisley.
Mhm.
That is, gosh darn, I hate it when
Yeah, that was a name when he was in Twilight Zone. He used the name again, Walter Paisley.
Yeah.
Geez, Terminator.
Terminator.
Oh yeah. Here's the gun
I
salesman.
forgot that he was in Terminator. He was in
Yeah.
The Howling.
Terminator.
He was
Oh,
the guy who sold him the guns.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's been a
Hey, you
while,
can't
yeah.
you can't get that.
That's everything you need for your perfect home defense.
He was in The Howling too, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Bookstore owner guy.
Mhm.
He's great. He's
Yeah.
So Jonathan
that-
Hayes, I don't know, what all did he do?
Little Shop of Horrors.
Mhm.
And he was in a
Hey,
bunch of other stuff. Wasn't he also in
wait
a minute. Jonathan Hayes? Was he in Not of This Earth? I know Dick Miller had a
Yes.
small.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
in also in the saga of the Viking women and their voyage to the blah blah blah. It goes on.
Yeah. Put that
It's a
on the
Corman
marquee.
flick.
Go ahead.
That's a Corman flick.
We ran out of letters again.
Yeah.
Rock All Night. Yeah, lots of Corman stuff. It Conquered the World. Some westerns, etc. So yeah.
Oh, he's in your favorite, The Terror. Yeah,
Oh, cool, man.
makes sense.
Probably
Right?
directed it. Who knows?
He might have done some of it. That's hilarious.
He just died about a year ago.
Hey,
Anyway,
Yeah, moving on.
Dick Miller.
We've
his
talked about these
cousin.
guys way longer than they're in the movie.
His cousin was Buddy Rich.
Oh God.
Isn't
Oh, that must
interesting?
have been fun at Thanksgiving. Buddy Rich, the drummer,
Yes.
the guy who they have like the Buddy Rich tapes where they taped him when he was like just ripping a new one for everyone on the bus. Oh, if you gotta listen to these. If you've never look up the Buddy Rich tapes. For one thing, Seinfeld ripped off a bunch of his lines and put them into the show. But it is the funniest thing. He just would go on. You could feel the veins throbbing in his head as he's screaming at his band for screwing up. And apparently one of the guys had a hand puppet of a monkey, and he would like go behind him, and while he was like screaming and yelling, the monkey would just be shaking back and forth, and the guys in front are seeing this and they're trying not to laugh because he would physically throw you off the bus. And yeah. Good
Well,
times.
looking at the picture, I just did a quick search and it's like there's lots of pictures of him yelling, like playing the drums and yelling.
He was a very good drum player, so he got away with it.
That's the only thing I never heard about the yelling. I saw lots and lots of videos of his drum playing, and he was unbelievable.
Listen to those tapes. I will not steer you wrong. It is almost as good as Casey Kasem freaking out about, having to. Yeah, it's great. I collect
somebody's
these things.
dead dog.
Someone's dead dog. Yes, the great one. You got goddamn come out of an up tempo song into a story about a dead dog. Yeah, it's wonderful.
All right. We also have,
Whew.
which I'm glad you did this, Bill, because I would have otherwise. So you geeked out more than I probably would have. In the center picture, the guy on the left is Morris Ankrum, and he's in a ton of stuff.
He's not just a pretty face. Look at all the movies this guy did.
He looked really familiar, but I couldn't think of where I'd seen him.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
283 credits.
Wow.
And let's see, he died in 1964 at the age of 66 or 67. So yeah, made the best use of his time.
Played a lot of generals.
Yeah, 22 episodes as a judge on Perry Mason. And I think there was like 250 episodes, so about 10% of them, 10-12%.
Wow. So he got to say things like, "Where are you going with this, Mr. Mason?"
Yes. I'll give you some leeway, but be quick about
Oh yeah, be quick about it.
Get to the point.
Oh, the giant claw. You got that in there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
giant
amazing.
claw.
The other
Thing's
little
a
thing I just-
battleship.
and then the guy to the right is Harold Stone, who gets thrown out the window. And he's also another pretty well-known character actor.
Wasn't he in Night Stalker episode?
I'm sure he is. Why? You know what?
No,
I can check my notes.
Oh, the kind of mental. Okay, sorry.
I know I put some. Oh, so he was in. He was in St. Valentine's Day Massacre. He played Frank Nitti. He was in The Invisible Boy, 1957. He was in The Wrong Man with Henry Fonda. I think that's a Hitchcock flick in 1956, where he's one of the cops that, you know, they think Henry Fonda did this thing, but he didn't. He's being set up somehow.
Might say he's the wrong man.
Might.
Wow, you saw that right through. So here's a little more about Ankrum, something I learned about him in the process. So the top picture is Harold Stone on the left in Spartacus, and next to him is Kirk Douglas, then Woody Strode, then Charles McGraw. What a great lineup. So a thing he did. The bottom picture is a picture of Dennis Murin in the basement or the garage, I'm not sure which it was, of Morris Ankrum's house. He lived across the street from him, and Dennis Murin, who went on to win, I don't know, more Oscars than I can count on one hand, I think, lived across the street from them. And these guys, this whole neighborhood was a bunch of kids that collected all this stuff. So they put all their stuff together and created the Ankrum Monster Museum. And they would actually charge kids a dime or whatever to come through, whatever. And then the older Ankrum kid, David, he said Dennis used him for practice shots for Equinox, on how to do some of the effects they were doing, like when somebody went through a dimension and stuff. So
I'm seething with jealousy right now. For one thing, they've got a poster of the giant behemoth, so already, dang.
That's
man.
So that's I don't know what to even say about it other than what a cool thing.
The monster
I saw this. I think it was an interview with Dennis Murin or something, maybe with the Equinox tapes. But he mentioned how Morris Ankrum was always so nice to him, and also always so welcoming. They could all come do whatever they wanted to. They shot movies in his yard and stuff. And so anyway, he doesn't have a really big part here, but
that part. There was a part when he was like, "You can't do your own, be your own guinea pig. Get some convicted murderer or something."
Yeah,
it was like, wait, what?
It's unethical.
So here is, and then one other one I had to do, which we just talked about, I think, on another movie, John Hoyt, and I just pulled these pictures. So the top picture, he's in the Twilight Zone episode, Will the Real Martian Stand Up?
Yeah.
And we are watching the show. We all think it's the guy, the counterman. He's got a third eye on his forehead under his hat.
Yeah, that is such a good episode.
John Hoyt's got I don't know if he's got 6 arms or 4 arms or what, but yeah, that's a great episode. Everybody's trying to figure out who it is, the alien that they're looking for. The next picture on the left, he was the doctor on the pilot episode for Star Trek, The Cage. The captain that I cut off is Jeffrey Hunter. It's not Kirk. The one on the right is what is that from? I don't know. I can't remember. And then it's he was playing.
Is that the time tunnel?
Yes, that's the time tunnel episode. Thank you very much. Yes.
Oh, I remember that episode. Oh wow.
There were several other people like that, but he was the head guy. And then the bottom picture is Attack of the Puppet People.
The Puppet People.
1958. So yeah, John Hoyt's he's a great guy. He's also in When Worlds Collide. He was in the Night Stalker episode, The Sentry, with the
big
lizard guy in
crocodile.
the tunnels. He was in Lost Continent, 1951. I think that's about. Curse of the Undead. He was in that too. The Western.
He was in one of my dad's favorite films. Now, why this is one of my dad's favorite films, I can't tell you. But Two on a Guillotine.
Oh.
Which is way too many people to have on a guillotine.
Yes. And
Very unsafe.
I mean, what are you going to talk about?
Someone's going to get hurt.
Yeah. But I think he liked Connie Stevens.
I can't blame him there.
Yeah.
And I think we have the end here. So yeah, John Hoyt's a very recognizable guy from that time period.
Okay, so here's the amazing ending. Even with the silly skeletons, it's just a great downer of an ending. Like Chad said, oh my God, could you come up with a downer ending? But Stephen King, in his book Dance Macabre, talking about various things, had a lot of praise for this film and mentioned that there was originally the original ending, which was deemed too horrific and had to be changed, was that we see what we see here, the guy pluck it out, and he just puts his hands in his hands in his face and briefly goes out of screen and then looks up and his eyes have been torn from their sockets. And then the original ending was it goes to black and you hear him screaming, "I can still see."
Oh,
damn. And that was like, and I was reading like, I said, oh my God, I hope they find that footage. And then Roger Corman came in and said, that is a lovely story. And I wish we had done that, but we never did. Yeah. So I think little Stephen King came up with that on his own and managed to talk himself into that it was actually had happened.
I gotta go read this section again in there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he was saying like somebody else. It was rumored that this was the end.
Yeah,
he got it was a word around. And Corman does a commentary on this. It's a Kino Lorber Blu-ray for this movie, and he says, I don't know. I can't really remember. He kind of feigns.
That sounds about right.
I can't remember that. That sounds like that would have been in there.
I'm 99 years old and I made 1,000 movies. Okay.
Really quickly.
I love this ending.
I know.
And I love how it ended so abruptly. Right after he came back up, boom.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
it. It was
It was so harsh. It was so dark and harsh, like the rest of the movie. It was, it's perfect.
So, Bill, I kind of like the effects. I mean,
I like them for what they are, but they give away the low budget nature of this. That these skeletons are obviously skeletons on just sort of flopping around. But
what would a high budget?
I expect if they were to do it now, I think they could do something. I could see.
No, in 1963 as well.
Oh, in 1963. Oh, I don't know that it would have looked any better than this.
I just thought that I thought it was as good as you could expect with what their budget.
Yeah. I don't think anyone really objected at the time. I just think now you could do so much more. I just look at to me it's like looking at Die Monster Die and then seeing the recent Richard Stanley's Color Out of Space, and you're just like, wow, this is a movie that needed to be made now when they could actually visualize something that's kind of hard to show.
This reminded me a lot of the old 3D.
Yeah.
With the red and blue.
Oh, actually, if you had those glasses, I bet those skeletons would actually look pretty cool because that just looks like what they did.
I can still send a shiver down my spine.
Yes.
I
did. I got goosebumps.
That would have been great.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
For me, it's in there forever now. So I'm just going to imagine when he pops up, I can still see.
So Chad brought up Spectorama, like on all the posters. It was like featuring Spectorama, and it was sort of like they said it was nothing. There was no thing Spectorama. It says in the credits, they were basically doing a William Castle, right? Coming up with something to plug the movie. And it says visual effects, John Howard, consultant, Spectorama. And according to Tim Lucas, John Howard had absolutely nothing to do with this movie. He was an optical physicist, the editor of Applied Optics, and the chief scientist at the Air Force Geophysics Lab. So a credible academic person to put on there. And Corman said his memory was that Daniel Haller, who was the production designer and art director, worked with Corman to come up with the visual effect. That seems odd, but okay.
I hope they took the guy out to dinner before they used his name on the credits at least.
From some of his studies or something.
Well, they said there was some guy at AIP that was always doing that. Coming up with a fake thing and putting a fake name in there. That kind of stuff. So, all right. No, the ending is awesome, and that would have been great too. I don't know. The cinematographer was a guy named Floyd Crosby, who won an Oscar for his very first film.
Wow.
Which was in 1931. And I think it was called Taboo or?
I've heard of Taboo. Yeah.
Taboo, A Story of the South Seas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is the one.
He was the regular cinematographer for Corman.
Yeah.
21 films together.
High Noon.
Oh.
So he kept busy.
Oh, yeah.
He's the guy. He has, what did I see? 130 cinematography credits. So anyway, all right.
Les Baxter did the music. You didn't
What's
say
that?
anything. Les Baxter did the music?
He's the standard Corman guy.
Yeah.
In fact,
He also,
I don't know if he's standard Corman or standard AIP, but either way. Let's go ahead, Doc. I'm sorry.
No, I'm good. He composed a lot more. He composed like all kinds of stuff as well. So.
All right, this is a great movie. You guys ought to see it. It's available from Kino. I think it's still available. I bought it quite a while ago. So
it is. I looked. It's still available.
And it's on. There's 2 commentaries, which is nice. Roger Corman and Tim Lucas.
Tim Lucas always has great commentaries.
He does. I feel like I'm supposed to be saying something else, but I got nothing else to say. So if we're done with this,
we're done, and you should watch this.
Yes, absolutely.
You should check that out. And it's that's what I was going to look up. It's streaming lots of places, a lot of places. It's on
including classics, the Classic Horror channel.
That's where I watched it.
That's where I watched it.
Yeah.
I believe it was on the classic. Was it on Classic Sci-Fi too?
Yeah,
probably.
Classic Horror. Yeah. It was a great picture too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks really.
It's probably
good.
from that Kino Lorber disc.
Makes sense.
Probably also on Tubi and Momentu.
Nice.
And what else? Prime and MGM Plus. So yeah, whatever you
got.
preferences. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do some feedback. Chad's like going, "Oh my God, Jeff, are you ever going to end this?"
1 hour 48 minutes.
That's going to get cut. There's a lot of that.
I'm gonna watch this movie.
Oh, we should mention too that the preacher was John Dirks from
yes,
The Thing from 1950, The Thing from Another World. He was Dr. Chapman.
I wanted to do a slide for him. I knew there was somebody else I wanted to bring up. Yeah. No, he's a really well-known. He was in Shane too. He was, one of the farmers in Shane.
The shots that Corman did of him from down below, so he was just this imposing guy. That was really powerful. I liked that.
quickly, the blonde that danced with him comes up and kind of picks him up at the party. Is listed as in IMDb. She's Marilee Lear, but she was listed as Laurie Summers on the original credits list. She was also in a couple of those beach party movies. And then the other one is when they were sitting at the table. When they were sitting at the table, right, have eaten, the brunette that was sitting next to the older lady. Her name is
I don't even remember her in here. I mean, I feel like we moved on to the next episode already.
Kathy Merchant. Well, I wanted to bring her up for a reason. Kathy Merchant is the brunette of the two harem dancer ones, that were sitting at the table kind of. She plays Vincent Price's wife in The Haunted Palace.
Oh, I was going to say, I'll bet that was an unhappy marriage.
In the Haunted Palace. So,
in the Haunted Palace. I thought you were going to say House on a Hill. I was like,
well, I said it. That's the third time I said it. I'll say it again. The Haunted Palace.
Haunted Palace.
Never mind.
I want to watch that movie.
Time for feedback.
Where's
the longest one? Chad's going to read it.
No.
That would be Andy L.
First up was one on the White Reindeer. Daphne,
nice.
Take that. Episode 151 from Retro Game Man Dan.
Sure. Let me get it over here a little bit. I've heard of the White Buffalo with Charles Bronson, but this is something curious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch it. Do it.
Yes,
Dan.
it is very good.
It's a very good movie, but it's
It's actually better than the White Buffalo with Charles Bronson.
It is better than the White Buffalo, but
I'm a big fan of the White Buffalo.
Yes, as it's an excellent movie, a Finnish horror movie. Thank you, Mr. Mandan or Game Mandan.
Retro Game Man.
Episode 215, Faster Pussycat Kill from Andy L.
Oh, we're doing.
Where are we going, Bill?
Come on, Bill.
Okay, Andy L says, crew, it certainly is interesting to see what is considered appropriate has changed over the years. I was in college in the mid-'70s, and they screened a variety of midnight movies. Andy may have gone to my college, because this is 100% accurate. This included Faster Pussycat Kill, Vixen, Super Vixen, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, even Pink Flamingos was allowed to be shown on campus. I assume most of these would not pass muster these days. That's right. And that tells you everything that's wrong with campuses these days.
Really? You don't think they'd show those?
No.
Okay.
No, I really
not even for some like retrospective thing of Russ Meyer or
no. I do. I think they would get so
They'd
much
have to be off
pushback.
Yeah,
it's since you mentioned Psychotronic, there's a good reference book called The Psychotronic Video Guide by Michael Weldon. Oh yeah, which covers quite a few of the cult movies you used to see in the independent video rental shops back in the 80s. I do question how much Russ Meyer fits into the pantheon of horror directors, but still an interesting discussion on an important director who was a major influence on the changing character of movies during the 60s. And yes, Jeff, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls was certainly a shocking sight to witness back in the day. Thank you, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.
Yes.
Appreciate it. He started talking about what's horror and what's not horror again. We're gonna have to have that discussion here soon.
That could be an episode all to itself, couldn't it?
Yeah.
It could. It could. Episode 216, Torture Garden. Manny Lamont. Doc, you want to take
Manny says, remember Jack Palance from Ripley's Believe It or Not when it aired on Sunday nights in the 1980s?
Oh, yeah.
Jack always looked creepy and disturbing when he smiled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, or everything, the way he enunciated each word.
Or not. He's always out of breath.
Yeah. It's like he just did a bunch of one-arm push-ups or something.
Exactly.
Which he probably
that's what he would do when he went to the hospital, right? Thank you so much, Manny, for channeling me in that thing. Remember Jack Palance and Ripley? That's the show I left out before the end. Thanks, Manny. And let's see, Robert Baker on Torture Garden. Chad.
Robert says, it's kind of sad your coverage of Amicus anthologies is finished. I really like these movies, and at this point, it's hard for me to say which is my favorite. I can't even remember the order I saw them in, but I do remember Tales from the Crypt being shown on my local independent station for Halloween many, many years ago. And I bought Torture Garden out a cheap DVD bin at my FYE quite a few years ago. It was a blind buy, but once I saw it was Amicus, I knew it was going to be going home with me. I love when you guys cover something I have, as it brings back memories. I have this weird ability to remember exactly where my movies came from, and this podcast gets me to revisit old favorites on a regular basis.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very cool, Robert. Thanks.
Love that.
Appreciate that, Robert. Robert kind of lives out in your guys' state.
Neck of the woods.
I was going to say neck of the woods. He's somewhere in the Asheville neighborhood, I think.
Oh, okay.
All righty. And
cold
finally,
right now.
episode 217, Dinosaurus from Jose Luis Herrera Lapron. Daphne.
All right. Hi, Jose. I first saw this one just 3 months ago. I had heard and read a great deal about it and finally picked up the Blu-ray, which looks excellent, at the urging of my friend and yours, Dennis Lancaster. I can't say it's a good film. The budget is too low to allow it to breathe properly, and some of the effects, though fun, are
It says ropey,
dopey?
but I think you must mean dopey.
Okay.
And I thanks Jose. The reason you can't say it's a good film is because it's not true, and you're an honest person.
That said, I completely understand why the film is held in such warm regard by monster kids. Every generation seems to have its dinosaur film that keeps up interest in the subject, and it works because dinosaurs and kids go hand in hand.
Very true.
I felt that thrill when I saw Jurassic Park theatrically when in my 20s, and Dinosaurus is the 50s, 60s version of that. It's fun and nostalgic and has the right feel, and I sure won't be getting rid of my copy anytime soon. Good.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yay!
That was a really pleasant surprise, Bill, because I was really kind of dreading that, and then when we watched it, I was like, "Oh, it's so much fun."
It's yes.
I
so
wouldn't
much
steer
fun.
you wrong. I'm no Chad.
Okay.
It lasted
give me a while
so
while I figure
short,
it out.
yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm
Last-
so sleepy and can't think of a good comeback.
All right. Well, that's it for feedback this time. Thanks, Jose. Thanks, Robert Baker, Manny Lamont, Andy L, and Retro Game Man Dan
Thank
79.
you.
Keep it coming.
Yeah.
Is there
great
80 other
work.
Retro Game Man Dans, you think? Or that's just
He's got to
I
fight them
hope
all.
so.
Well, there is only one.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Plenty of ways to stay in touch with us. Please send feedback to feedback@gruesomemagazine.com if you're into email, or you can leave comments on Gruesome Magazine's YouTube channel or Gruesome Magazine's H&R and DOH podcast Facebook group. Check out our website too at gruesomemagazine.com. That's it for this episode, but every 2 weeks we'll be focusing on a specific film released between 1920 and 1969. I need to change that because we're going to do some pre-1920 at some point. Next up, I think chosen by Doc. Can I say that's chosen by you, or was that chosen by me?
It was on my list.
Okay.
And when you suggested that, I said, let's do it.
So what is it?
It is. Thank you. It is The Little Shop of Horrors from 1960.
Little shop.
Little Shop of
Not the music.
Believe it or
It's
not, that movie, the end of that movie scared the crap out of me as a little kid.
In the
Wow.
60, the 60 version? Yeah.
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 No, it's
Yeah,
this
I can
is
see that.
The dentist scene.
yeah, this is another one so much fun. It's a Corman December for the classic era.
Yeah.
Crew.
It does feel like it.
Yeah, so we get Dick Miller and Jonathan Hayes right away again. as well as
The
Great Mel Wells.
Mel
Yes.
Wells.
well, yeah.
Jackie Joseph is awesome, and Jack Nicholson runs in and out of the story. All right.
And Jack Nicholson as the dentist. Patient. Or he was the patient.
He was the patient. Yeah.
I have no patience.
Killing it tonight.
And we also have we also have a Patreon account. Chad, you want to
Still
tell
in
us about
business?
Patreon?
Tell us about what?
Patreon?
Not exactly. No, not right now. My eyes are crossing as we speak.
You can't. Okay. So
Okay. All right, everybody. We've got a Patreon, and we offer a lot of different things. You get your episodes early. What is it? 2 weeks early or a week early?
Yeah,
3
you
weeks
get them in 1 or 2 days, and it's normally
after we
12 to-
record.
you know.
And you get some extras. We did a series retrospective on Kolchak the Night Stalker. We did all episodes of that, and we're right in the midst of doing the Night Stalker, all seasons.
Night Gallery.
Night. I told you my eyes
He
are
is so
crossing.
tired. He is so tired. Night Stalker is a great mistake, but yeah.
Kolchak the Night Gallery.
I called it Outer Limits last time.
Yeah.
Whatever the name of this show is, you're gonna get. We're covering all the seasons, all the episodes on there too. So you'll be getting those as they come out as well. So
Only on Patreon.
only on
Exclusive.
Patreon. Patreon exclusive. See,
right.
you guys asked me to do it, and you ended up doing half of it yourselves. Good night.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Daphne. Thanks, Chad.
You, Jeff.
Love you, buddy. And that's it for this.
I love you guys
episode.
too.
Yeah.
As if you couldn't tell the
Yeah.
crap I put up with. You guys see what I put up with. You see.
Yep.
All right. Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good morning if it goes much longer.
Oh.